Hi, my name is Roberto Rodriguez. I'm store manager of Lucky Pond in Oakland Park, Florida. I'm here to show you this plane that we are listing on eBay and to give you a little more detailed up-close look of the body to show any imperfections and damage that it may currently have. Overall, the body is in great shape. From what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any severe damages other than wear and tear. But I'm going to go through this as best as I can. Forgive my layman's terms because I am not an expert in this. And this plane here was a loan that was defaulted from one of our pond customers. He was able to demonstrate it for us when he originally brought it in. I'm sorry, I wish I would have taken a video of when he demonstrated it for us to show that the turbine and that the electronics and the turbos are still operating, but I failed to. That test went November of last year, and for that whole time it just sat in our warehouse here, and we haven't been able to do anything. Now it's time to sell it, and I really need help to turn this on. Since I'm not an expert in that field, I'm going to just show what I have, invite people to come over and examine the plane themselves and to give it a new home. So what I know is, I do know the turbine is down here, so I'm going to put the phone down so I can open this up here. Take these pull it up. Okay, so put this carefully down. Here's an up-close shot of the turbine itself. I'm going to focus as much as possible here to show as much detail as we can. Jet Cat. Some numbers. Get into the crevices. I remember when the original owner pawned it and he turned it on, the whole entire block noticed, and it was really hot, and I believe he claimed that there were some smoke tanks somewhere in here, and when he pressed that button the whole block was covered in smoke. He poured a little fuel in there and just lightly turned it on, I guess in a sense turn on those sparks, and it was flaming hot back there. We turned it off then and there because I was satisfied with what I saw. Again, I regret not taking a video of that. I do want to show that this wing back here, this wing is very loose, and that actually happened here a few weeks ago. I had a book up here and it actually fell and broke this wing. Here's the opposite wing showing that it's very stable. I think I can open this door here to show you what damage it might have caused. Okay, let me press the focus button. Can we look? Can we see? Alright, so there is this little plastic clip that holds on to this arm, and this plastic clip on the end of the steel wire broke off. I really cannot get it in this camera, but it seemed to be a very common plastic piece, since the pressure of the book that fell just went down on it and caused it to come off of it, versus this one being very firm. I can take some pictures of that up close to show and better. I really don't think it's that severe. Yeah, you can see this, that right there, that arm, the piece of plastic at the end of it, and it is right there, that piece of plastic right there, that was holding onto the arm, and that piece of plastic broke off. So let me continue. Again, I really don't know how this properly operates, but I invite anyone to come. Just send me a message through eBay or any way to get in contact with me, and we can schedule a way to come and check it out for yourself and figure this out a lot better. Here you go. I believe you pull this, right? And that's right, and that opens. Okay. I guess in here, let's just put this down. here. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but I'm trying my best to represent it. This looks to be like some type of fuel drop-ins. Just going to take a close-up of everything we have in here mechanically. I wonder if this opens. Yes, it does. All right, so there's that compartment. And now I'll go ahead and put this back on. You pull this rope back. Well done. Okay, so that's locked in. The wings we have removed to store it. Here's one of them here. Lay it down on the floor. Rods are still intact. Wires are well. These are okay. A little bit. The other wing has a slight damage to it. I'll show it now. Here's the other wing. This doesn't seem to be mounted the right way here, or at least snipped off. So that would need to be reattached. I assume you just open that compartment and make the proper adjustments or the proper repairs. The other one is on there good. Wires are there. Okay, this is the damage I was referring to. Right here. Looks like it was somewhat glued or bolted on there. Needs to be redone, replaced. All right, so put this back to the side. Okay, the other things I want to show you. Let's see what we can see in the bottom. On the bottom, we have this closed down. I assumed it'd be some type of like replacement of fuel. I don't want to put pressure on these because I believe they're electronic, but this is where the feet would come out, I assume. So I'm just going to push that back there and not mess with it. I'm going to leave that to the experiment that we'll have with a potential buyer. But the bottom itself seems to be good too. Under the front seems to be another fuel release. I guess this is where another wheel would come down from that hole here, or maybe up front here. I'm not sure. What I will show you next is the remote control. And another negative factor of the remote control is that I do not have the charger for this remote control. I've asked around and it is not a common charger. Really dropped the ball by not getting the chart, but here's the remote control we do have with it. Is what he originally used back in November to demonstrate that it was working. Looks like the type of charger that it takes. This clips on well, and so here's the charging port for it. There we go. And if I open this, I guess it seems to be some kind of battery pack. Give it some force. Yeah, here we are. Okay. This is already dead. When it was on, I probably left it on the switch or something, or it depleted on its own. It is dead. I can't do anything. I know prior to that I could at least demonstrate the electronics of it, but not anymore. So let's put this back. That mounts on there the right way. What else is in this case? Seems to be this here. This is all I guess I can demonstrate through a video, but I want the people to see that it's not that bad a shape. I really think whoever owned this last really put a lot of effort. I know the original owner had really wanted to redeem this item, but because of financial reasons just had to let it go. And so, like I said, we're going to give this a new home hopefully very soon. And again, my name is Robert Rodriguez, store manager of Lucky Pawn in Oakland Park. You can call me at 786-327-1298, or the store's phone number is 954-229-2021. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'll try my best to answer it. We could schedule an appointment to get some fuel in here, maybe find a way to power this battery, and put this to the test. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.